Ever feel guilty for not grinding every second of the day? Like, if you're not hustling 24/7s, you're somehow falling behind. You scroll through social media and see people waking up at 5 a.m., running marathons, launching side hustles, and suddenly, your own pace feels lazy. But what if I told you that the real secret to getting more done isn't about working harder or being super motivated? In fact, some of the most productive people out there are actually a little lazy on purpose. They know something most people don't. You don't have to burn out to get ahead. Today, I'm sharing the lazy productivity hacks that actually work, and why everything you've been told about hustle might be completely backwards. Most of us have been taught that productivity is all about grinding nonstop, late nights, endless to-do lists, and never taking a real break. The message is clear. If you're not constantly busy, you're not doing enough. But here's the catch. This always-on mindset doesn't just drain your energy. It actually backfires. You end up feeling burned out, overwhelmed, and ironically, less productive. Procrastination creeps in, and guilt takes over when you can't keep up. The truth is, hustling harder isn't the answer. If anything, it's a recipe for exhaustion. So what if there's a smarter, easier way? Here's the surprising truth. Our brains are wired to find the easiest, most efficient way to get things done. That's why top performers don't just work harder. They work smarter. They automate repetitive tasks, delegate what they can, and simplify their routines. Think about the Pareto principle, or the 80-20th rule. 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Or Parkinson's law, which says work expands to fill the time you give it. Ever notice how students suddenly become super productive the night before a deadline? That's efficiency in action. Being lazy isn't about slacking off. It's about finding the smartest shortcuts and focusing on what actually matters. So, how do you actually put lazy productivity into practice? Here are 4 guilt-free strategies that top performers swear by, and you can start using them today. First, the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, just do it right away. Think about replying to a quick email or putting your laundry in the basket. These tiny actions add up, and by handling them immediately, you prevent them from piling up and becoming overwhelming. Next, batching tasks. Instead of jumping between emails, texts, and work projects all day, group similar tasks together. For example, set aside a block of time to answer all your messages at once. This reduces context switching, which drains your mental energy and slows you down. Batching keeps your brain focused and makes everything feel easier. Third, set artificial deadlines. Give yourself a short, specific window to finish a task, even if the real deadline is days away. For instance, challenge yourself to finish a report in 30 minutes instead of 2 hours. This forces your brain to focus, cuts out distractions, and helps you get things done faster finally. Automate and delegate. Use apps to schedule reminders, set up recurring payments, or create templates for repetitive work. And don't be afraid to ask for help or delegate tasks when you can. These aren't shortcuts, they're smart cuts that free up your time and energy for what really matters. It's normal to feel guilty for not doing more. But remember, being efficient isn't the same as being lazy. Bill Gates once said, "I choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it." Rest and simplicity are powerful tools, not weaknesses. Let go of the pressure to be perfect or constantly busy. Embrace the idea that working smarter, not harder, is not only okay, it's actually the key to real, sustainable success. Ready to try the lazy way? Pick just one of these strategies, maybe the 2-minute rule or batching tasks, and give it a shot today. Drop your choice in the comments for some accountability, and let's make productivity feel easy. Remember, true productivity is about working smarter, not just harder, and definitely not harder for the sake of it. If you found these lazy tips helpful, like, subscribe, and share your favorite strategy or your own in the comments below. You've got this.